Hi guys, it's your friendly neighborhood yawning cat, and I am coming to you with a little tiny cast video yet again. So in this case, I went for full CC, full I love creating Sims mode, and I just sort of wanted to make this sort of like Instagrammy / social media persona who is a vegetarian. She loves the city. She wants to do everything that the city has to offer, but she also wants to sort of create her own vegetarian lifestyle brand, on the social media. And she also, dabbles in fashion, in makeup. She sort of does everything that you could possibly do on social media to attract attention. Although she doesn't do prank videos, but hey, that might be coming soon as well. So I sort of went for this, I don't know, I'm gonna say basic bitch sort of style, but you know how you just see like these girls with like, Kylie lip kits and, fake lashes and stuff like that. So that's the kind of girl that I wanted to create, a sort of, very public figure-esque sort of person. So I thought that she would have a very normal upbringing. She had a good relationship with her parents. She moved out to the city. They support everything that she's doing. And she sort of just wants to do things in the city. She's not really, into romance, but who knows? She doesn't even know for sure, who she's into. She never really let herself figure that out because that was never her priority. Her parents were always very goal-oriented, and even though they had a good marriage, they still sort of were workaholics and career people, and family always came second. And that doesn't mean that she, once again, had a bad relationship with them. They had a wonderful time as a family, but there were always very strict rules like, dad is working in the office, therefore nobody is going into the office because daddy needs to work. So the same thing goes for her. Now, she wants to sort of separate her personal life from her career life, but since she's doing social media, it's very difficult to do that because, her workstation is in her home, and even though it's in a different room, it's very difficult for her to sort of sort out what's her work persona and who is she. That's why she moved to San Marino, to figure that out. Now, I would really appreciate it if when you download her, you could just like give me a little update. Like you could, if you play her, you could, put hashtag AYawningCat, and you could just write in the description what you've decided she would do in her life. You will have to mark custom content or like modded content. I don't remember how it works on the gallery. But when you go to my catalog on my origin ID, AYawningCat with no spaces, you will have to check the custom content thingamajig, and then and only then will you see her. Obviously, not all of you are going to have the same custom content as I do, but I can tell you this much, I'm not really good at, I haven't gotten good at linking my custom content, but I get my custom content mainly on like different pages of different people that create custom content. So I will do one thing in the description of this video. I will link all the pages of the people that I use to download my custom content from, and then you can do you and just sort of download whatever the heck you want to. And I know that stuff like Kijiko eyelashes, everybody knows where to get them. All you need to write is Kijiko eyelashes and you will get them. And then another thing like the lipsticks and the makeup, it's not vital thing. But for example, like the freckle overlay, that's Nolan Sims, so you would definitely want to get that, as opposed to little makeup details that you can basically copy from anything else that you have on your computer. So if it's the bigger details like hair and clothes and stuff, then I will just link in the description all the different simmers and custom content creators that I sort of go to get my custom content from. So there you go. You will have the availability of getting to some great creators that I think not everybody knows. Like some people, everybody knows Wildly Miniature Sandwich and Nolan Sims, but then a lot of people just usually download stuff from the Sims resource, and for me the Sims resource is very alpha oriented. I mean, they do have some stuff that is like borderline Maxis Match, and that's the sort of content that I get from there, but I usually like to just go on different pages of different custom content creators because they dabble in Maxis Match creations, and I really love those. Although I've recently noticed that there's Camp Alpha, Camp Maxis Match, and then there's some people that like both. For me, it's like I don't always like the aesthetic of alpha hairs, for example, or very poorly made alpha clothing, because clothing is really difficult to make in alpha so that it would look good with the Maxis Match textures within the game. So I am sort of reluctant to use alpha, but I do sometimes use it if it fits the aesthetic well enough. So that's my take on, those two camps and those two separate little groups of people that, think that you have to be one or the other. For me, you can do both, but there's a lot of alpha content that looks aesthetically not pleasing, and that's when you sort of go like Maxis Match. No matter how shitty it is, it will still look better in the game than a shitty alpha content. So that's a little rant on that. I hope you like this chick. I mean, I really do. She's sort of edgy and mysterious, and I haven't even figured her out, till the end. Is she really a career woman? Is she going to be a sucker for a guy that's gonna knock her off her heels? Who knows? And it's up to you guys to decide what her fate will bring to her next. So I want to thank you all for watching this video. I want to thank you for all of your attention, for all of your views. And if you like this video, please click the like button below. If you have any suggestions on what kind of sim you would like to see me create in the next video, do comment down in the section down below. I think I've said down so many times, I'm actually confused. And so thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye!